Hi. Hi. How are you, Jez?
I'm all right. Sorry, I'm
Oh.
currently being yelled at by Twitch commercials.
I like how Me6 automatically posts the YouTube in there, but not the Twitch.
Okay. Now Twitch is done yelling at me.
It wasn't at all me testing the chat on screen. Not one bit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hooray!
Ugh.
Here, let's do this.
It's been a hell of a week, Jazz.
It's been a heck of a month.
Yeah, dude. I am just like totally done with 2019. I could get through the rest of this month with no more hospitals, no more drama. I just want it to be over.
I understand. Nobody wants that. Nobody should have to experience that.
Freaking 4 days in November in the hospital, and then my son is in there for freaking 4 days. I'm so done. And then, I mean, the good news is, like, I walked into my new job and I freaking got a promotion the first week. So there's that.
That is nice.
Yeah. I was hired on as an IT project manager, and me giving ideas and speaking knowledge and logic to the new owner. He's like, how would you want to be our IT operations director? I'm like, uh, yes.
Yes, please. Thanks. I mean, hold on. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, let
Yes.
me sleep on that. Let me hold on. Yes. It was such a hard decision to make. But it turns
Right
out that
on.
comes with a lot of work.
Well, usually they do. Let's see, arena chat, pop out chat. That's what I want.
Especially with a growing company like the one that I'm working for now. It's like, oh man, literally writing IT books. Like, I'm writing all of the policies, all of the procedures, because the place has kind of been wild westy up until now. And then I'm like, yeah, no, that's not gonna fly.
No, I am your Mando now.
This is the way.
This is the way.
I gave my boss the lineup what I'm going to be doing the next 1, 3, 6 months, and he goes, "Shit, we should have just hired you for this immediately." like, like you gave me a field to run in. I'm a running it.
Go, man, go.
Turns out I like running things, Jazz. I don't know if you knew this about me or not.
No, I've never noticed.
Yeah. Turns out when I'm given the ability to lead, I lead and I make things, and they're good, most of them. uh okay. 10:03. We're live on Twitch. What's the delay sounding like?
It's very, very short. Like when I didn't have it muted, you were like practically echoing in my head.
Wow. Like I said, freaking 13-year-old laptop.
And now let's see here and let's check.
Runs things perfectly. I'm gonna clap and tell me.
Ready? Hold on. Go. 2, 3, 3. Oh. It's about 5 seconds.
Okay.
About 5 seconds.
Because the bar looks good. the stream bar looks good. So
So he's like, go, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5. It's 5 seconds.
I can deal with that. Dripping my milkshake. Sonic milkshakes.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute that again because that's
I'm
noxious.
I'm hearing everything. Okay, so then I'm going to remove the pre-show, and I'm gonna start playing intro stuff, and then we should be good to go, yo.
Do it.
Let's do the thing in 3, 2, 1.
You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geek.io.
This is S4, bringing you the best in water cooler geekery for over a century of episodes. The following podcast contains spoilers for the TV shows covered, and incredibly bad language, and the use of incredibly bad language to spoil TV shows. If this is something you're into, then welcome to the one, the only, the Small Screen Spoiler Show.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Small Screen Spoiler Show, episode number 110. I am CJ. I'm remarkably normal. That doesn't roll off the tongue. You should have just left remarkably normal in there. But
I just wanted to put the whole quote in there.
and mine's not better. And that guy that you just heard is Jared. I don't know. It seems nice as a veto.
Hi. I'm also
Oh,
remarkably normal.
oh, Roy. We have, of course, the one, the only, our invisible third chair, all the way from the North Pole. We have Daryl, Gooey Zombie Overlord Shaler. Hi, Daryl, from the future, from the past. Hello, future Daryl.
Hi, future Daryl.
Everybody say hi to future Daryl. Well,
Hi, Daryl.
past Daryl for all of you guys, because it took me until yesterday to get last episode up because it's been a hell of a couple of weeks. Oh, what are we talking about tonight, Jess?
Tonight we're going to talk about Miss Robot, Season 4, Episode 8, Request Timeout, and Episode 9, Conflict. Then we're going to talk about Supergirl, Season 5, Episode 8, The Wrath of Ramakon.
Chaka Khan.
Ramakon.
Chaka Khan.
Ramakon. And then Flash, Season 6, Episodes 7 and 8, The Last Temptation of Barry Allen, Part 1 and Part 2. And Arrow, Season 8, Episode 6, Reset, and Episode 7, Purgatory. As we get ready for all the crisis things.
Yeah, crises. Doing the crises. So, our friends over on the podcast channel, we love you all. And you're going to hear some ads here in just a second. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Everybody, Ramakon.
Everybody Ramakon tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. I have no idea what's going on.
I could disable pre-roll ads. That's neat. I don't
What?
want to. I don't want to because that helps us. That helps us make money.
Yeah. Are you gonna post them on the site anymore?
Maybe.
Okay. I need to update my feed if not, because I don't think I've heard like the last 3 episodes.
Oh, is that where you pull your stuff from? Is the site?
Yeah.
So you're the one.
I'm the one.
I stopped doing it because there was like 2 people on there, and I'm like, there's no way that they actually just pull from there.
Where should I pull from?
Spreaker. Just go to Spreaker or
I mean, I use Pocket Cast.
Yeah, it
If
should.
I search
that should pull from Spreaker.
Small Screen
Because I use Pocket Cast too.
Spoiler Show. Yeah, but I think Like when I first put it in, it was like right when we first did it. So the only way to how am I not finding it?
Search.
Small screen spoiler
Small.
show.
Are you spelling small right?
SMALLSCREEN spoiler show. I need to put quotes around it.
Huh. Why am I not finding it? Is it because I'm already subscribed to it? Let's unsubscribe from my feed. Unsubscribe. Search. Search. Weird. Why is it not showing up now?
Ah, it's not just
Pulls up,
me.
pulls up the Ben Shapiro show, and that's definitely wrong. You are way wrong. Huh. Weird.
I get the Tim Ferriss show. And the Ezra
Does-
Klein show.
Is it on Apple Podcasts?
I don't know. I
Last
haven't
time,
looked at Apple Podcasts in probably 8 years.
I'm right there with you because I still pulled up my last one, which was Current Geek episode 200.
Wow. It's a long time.
Uh,
Justin got on every show and was like, get on Apple Podcasts and subscribe so I can be on the list. I'm like, I haven't know.
so it's on
Also-
Apple. It's on Apple Podcasts.
Is it current?
Yeah. Oh, it has 108 for whatever reason. It doesn't have 109 on there.
No, did you just post that one yesterday? Maybe
Yeah,
just
so it
not
might
have
not. Yeah.
refreshed yet.
Weird. But why is it not showing up in Pocket Casts?
Oh, we're showing up. Yeah, there you are. Small screen spoiler show on Apple Podcasts.
Is Geek.io still on there? Yeah, Geek.io still on there.
Yeah, I found Geek.io.
Our last episode that's showing though is 270, which is weird. Huh. That's strange.
First one that comes up in Google is Stitcher.
Boy.
Oh, most recent episode 91.
Oh yeah, well I killed Stitcher because they like to put their own ads and don't share money with people.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
So-
Spreaker's towards the middle. Let's see what we got there. That one only goes up to 91. What? That can't be right.
Definitely is not right.
Why is it in Spanish?
Hola, ¿cómo está? Bienvenidos al
Oh no,
Uh,
this is
Bequi-
Italian.
Pequitos spoiler. I don't know the word for screen or spoiler. Yeah, it's up to date. Weird. RSS customization.
Again, why is this in Italian? Am I spelling it wrong? Spreaker?
Yeah,
Why is it in Italian? What is
Uh,
happening?
it is. That's weird. It's
Here, look like the English button.
Spreaker.com/show/small-screen-spoiler-show_2. How about I just change that to show/S4?
Oh, we have 2 results.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one is only up to 91. So it must be the other result.
Yeah, it's not showing 100 and why is it not?
There we
showing
go.
109? Weird. I don't on my dashboard it's showing 109 is there, but it's not showing 109 on the page. Strange. I'll fight with it tomorrow.
Yeah, I
Or-
understand.
More likely this weekend. Not gonna lie. Okay.
There we
should be-
go. Spreaker.com/show/3196894
Should just be /S4.
/episode/feed.
Oh yeah, the feed might be its.
That's their RSS feed. I can put that directly into. Pocket Cast. Anyway, we've gotten way off. We should do the show.
We have, and we should. I don't understand. That's real weird. Okay. Coming back, and I should also mute Discord because that just about made me jump through my ceiling, and I don't want to jump through the ceiling anymore. I'll unmute you in a minute. Discord. geek-io.net/Discord. Okie dokie. All right, so we are good there. We're good there. We're good there. All right. 3, 2, and welcome back. If you want an ad-free experience, make sure you're tuning in live Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern over twitch.tv/geek.io show, where Jazz and I take the break to discuss what's going on with our RSS feed and why it's weird. But you don't get many ads, so there's those. All right. We got some stuff to talk about, Mr. Robot.
Yeah, we do.
All right, so let's hear what Daryl has to say about episode 8.
Mr. Robot, episode 8. Ugh, look, my only note for this episode was split my dick hole. Elliot confronts his past with the help of his younger self. Things get fucking deep. Mr. Robot, episode 9. White Rose is an evil mix of arsehole who...
What's your language?
Yeah.
I don't know where he learns that.
Damn it. Yeah, that was only 10 seconds. I didn't have the length showing winky face. Oh, it was 11 seconds. The next one's 10 seconds. So, oh boy. Episode 8. Request timeout. So I fell asleep during this episode.
At what point exactly?
It wasn't very far into it because I was trying to watch it and I was sleep deprived, and I'm like, I'm gonna put on Mr. Robot. It'll keep me awake. Janice! Bloody Janice! Matrix!
Matrix, what is happening?
Everybody's dying and everybody's bleeding and everybody's on fire, and I don't understand what's going on. And I rewatched it and I'm still not entirely sure all of it is actually real.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember. Where did the Irishman come from?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm really glad he's there. And I was listening to another show and they're like, yeah, I'm glad that they like paid that off. And I was like, where
paid what off?
But when was he ever mentioned before? I tend to pay pretty good attention. I take notes. Right. I don't remember this guy.
We literally do this as a hobby. Like, it's literally a part-time job for us to watch the show, and I have no idea. Like,
I mean, I'm glad that Dom, pulled a fast one, and that all worked out well.
Right.
That was a good payoff.
She won, and that's good. I'm surprised she lived. I thought she
Dom's
died.
Hardcore.
I was like 99% sure she died, and then she didn't.
Janice is dead.
Janice is way dead. I kind of want to take her back to her shop and just like shove a needle up her face.
Shove a needle up her face.
She's super scary. I'm glad she's gone. But it was just so bizarre, and like it was a really great episode. Don't get me wrong. This episode was badass and I loved it. But
it was super good.
Man, it was
just wacky.
Really strange. Why is all of my cables messed up all of a sudden?
I don't know. Why do you keep getting quieter?
I don't know.
Eat the microphone.
Nom, nom, nom.
So yeah, Janice is Dom and Darlene
Yeah.
tied up in some random apartment or Dom's apartment. I don't know where they were. They were somewhere.
I think it was. No, it wasn't Dom's apartment. Yeah, where the hell were they?
I don't know. But we find out that Janice listens to podcasts. So
Yes.
if you're listening, Janice, you're terrifying. Good job.
Yes, you were
Being
very
terrifying. Yes. Janice used.
Janice used intimidate.
Janice
It was
used
super effective.
Janice used taxidermy. It was super effective. And yeah, she's super scary.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's what you want in a villain. Like,
It's like, okay. It's like, I'm
she
not
was-
disappointed. See?
yeah,
Disappointment averted. All I had to do was stab her in the lung. Like, what is wrong with you, you psycho?
yeah.
Like, you
how
know, my
did this-
parents thought the same thing. They had all these, shrinks talking to me, and they all came to the same conclusion. I'm remarkably normal.
I don't think that word means what you think it.
No, I
means.
don't think it does. Nobody's cool with just stabbing someone.
Right.
I don't want to kill her. Just I need the information. She's this is all logic. There's nothing
Yeah, there's nothing weird
crazy
here.
about it. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Oh man, I'll miss Janice and her weird craziness.
I know they're killing off all the terrifying bad guys.
Right. I mean, because as scary as White Rose is, they're not like terrifying.
Yeah. She's not fully unhinged.
Right.
Though she may be after episode.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
We'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
Because there's still 4 episodes left?
I don't know how.
Yeah. Right?
I don't
What's left?
understand how much more we can do because we're kind of past the end game at this point. Like,
We really have 4 episodes of epilogue? No. Something's got to go wrong.
yeah. Well, I mean, there's going to be the final confrontation between White Rose and Elliot, and we still have to figure out who the fuck the third person is.
Oh, that's right. Right. Was that the beginning of? Oh no, that's the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there.
Yeah. But I have a feeling that we're not going to get another episode like this where it's unhinged, like even going as far as dark comedy. I think
No.
the rest of the series is going to be wrapping up the story, which is going to be a very, and justifiably so, this show has earned every bit of serious wrapping up that it's earned, that's going to get, because this show has fucking performed this season.
Yes, it has.
Like they are taking they're taking their final season and fucking running with it.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna love it. We're gonna take our Academy Award winner. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
We got him for one more season.
Yep.
We're gonna make it worth every penny.
We can't afford him anymore. It's the reason why it's the final season. But
That's why
man,
he's
we're
an
gonna,
executive producer now.
yeah, he's literally paying us to make this show.
We're gonna make it magic.
Yep. And we're just gonna do the weirdest art school, like Filmo tour, like
If you want to do a wacky episode that's filmed like a play and done in acts in 2 rooms, we're gonna do that. Do an episode with no talking. Yep, gonna do that.
yep. It's several single shot, like entire episode, like where it's almost an entire single shot. We're gonna do that.
We're gonna take this actress who would probably only play like the fat friend in a romantic comedy and make her like the most terrifying villain you have ever
make her a
seen.
palpable villain. Like, yeah, man, like exactly. She definitely, and I'm glad she's been able to shine because yeah, she's proven that she's an actress.
Oh,
like,
she's amazing.
Like an actual actress, but you're right. Like she has that
Like she would get typecast. Like she has a friendly, funny,
Yeah.
I'm sure she's good at comedy.
Oh yeah,
And
like,
I'm sure,
but yeah, she would absolutely be the what the hell's her name? Like, and the only thing is, like, and the only way to describe her, and I hate her, is the big girl from the movies, like Rebel Wilson and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, like where they play into that, like your
yeah,
Melissa McCarthy or your Rebel
yeah, that's who I
Wilson
was
or your,
thinking of. I was trying to think of Melissa McCarthy.
like, I'm overweight and funny. And that's my thing.
Lady
Not that
Chris
there's-
Farley.
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not. And it's not a bad thing. Like, when she's actually able to act, she does her comedy reminds me a lot of Chris Farley.
Yeah,
Like in every good way, but she's also typecasted as the fat friend, the fat stupid friend, just like Chris Farley was most of his life.
Yeah, and this is the kind of roles that they would typecast this woman in, but
Yeah.
it's like, no, we're gonna make her just terrifying.
She's so scary.
She's amazing. She just has this pleasant smile on her face as she
Yeah.
stabs you in the lung.
Oh man, I am honestly gonna miss. I'm gonna miss that. Like the weird auteurness that we have coming from this, because like I said, we're in the end game now. It's gonna be super serious. Like, we're not gonna have any more super fun parts, I don't think. We're just gonna have the payoff. And I'm excited for the payoff.
Yeah,
Like-
and maybe since there's 4 episodes left, maybe the White Roses machine isn't a MacGuffin after all. Maybe they'll
Yeah.
actually spend some episodes explaining what the
Bring-
heck that's been about for
Actually brings
all
back
these
the dead.
seasons, or time travel, or multiverse, or who knows? Who knows?
We didn't know this, but the Crisis on Infinite Earths actually ties in Mr. Robot. And us. Oh god. We figured it out. The monitor is now staring at us. Please don't kill me, Mr. Monitor, sir.
All right. So apparently, in season 4, episode 2, so episode 2 of this season, they mentioned an Irish mobster named Deegan McGuire. He makes people disappear. And that was all we got
Huh.
for this payoff. And then they're like, right below, it's like, yeah, any other show, they would have shown a clip of him and recapped it to
Yep.
like, oh, yeah, that guy. It's like, no, not this show.
Nope.
You missed it. Sorry. You go back and find it. It's
Do your
on
damn
you.
research, viewer. Who is canonically a cast member in this show. Oof. Oof. I love this show so much. I am so sad that we're leaving it.
I know. But yeah, so we had that, and then we had a nice little chat between Elliot and Mr. Robot.
Mhm.
And it was oddly heartwarming.
It was. That made me very happy because I was afraid that they were any lesser show would have been like, nope, this is the rift between them, and that it's never going to be repaired. And we're going to spend the rest of the series having bullshit tension between the two of them.
Yeah. And they explained it as like, it's like, yeah, I'm the father you needed, not the father or you're the father I needed, not the father I had. That's why I
Right.
created you. To do your father's job.
Makes me
Yeah.
honestly still think that it's not Christian Slater that is his father.
Yeah. I'm not against that either. Though we did say he's like, I only kept the memories of before when you and your dad were friends or something. But I don't know. We'll find out because there's definitely things
Yep,
to be
we are.
resolved.
We are pushing that envelope to its very breaking point now.
But well played, Dom, on
Yeah.
finding your Irishman and killing all the bad guys.
God,
And
Tom is such a fucking badass, man. Like,
she really is. Like I was
It-
expecting her to just mentally break down, but instead she just came through. It's like, what? Is your guy not answering? Why would you ask that? Why are you saying that? You should check my phone. I bet I have some missed calls.
God, she's so fucking cool. And like,
Well,
That's
she has a
another-
hole in her lung, by the way.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like, and that's another thing about this show. Like, all of our side characters have an amazing chance to be actually fleshed out and have development and have strengths and weaknesses. And even if they are just around for a couple of episodes, like, you develop emotions to these characters. Like freaking Elliot's drug dealing friend. And Dom, and like, these are third level characters down that every other show would just put them into the background and never expound on them. Nope.
Nope.
Mr. Robot makes you fall in love, man.
We'll even give you a random appearance of drunk Santa, and he'll be the best thing ever. That's all you get of him. I don't know.
Random
Well, who
ass-
knows? He may show up again, but
Random ass snowman.
that guy too.
Oh god. So rest in peace, you crazy, creepy lady. We'll miss you.
Thanks, Janice. You were terrifying.
So terrible.
I hope you get some accolades for that because
Right.
you earned it.
Yeah, or certainly, yeah. If nothing like award winning, but yeah, get that woman some jobs. Like,
Yes.
she is awesome. All right, should we talk about episode 9?
We should, because I kept
Alright.
almost talking about it over
Right.
and over again.
Mr. Robot Episode 9. White Rose is an evil manipulative arsehole who deserves to be destroyed. In this episode, that kinda happens. Elliot and his sister execute their heist, and everyone keeps talking about time travel.
Stop time travel. No.
Or something.
Yeah, maybe time travel, like, or just a MacGuffin. Like, I have no idea anymore.
I don't either. But Price with nothing to lose and just being sassy.
Oh my
I
god.
can do it all day.
Oh god. Just him walking in there like a boss. Like, I'm not walking out of here. I know I'm not walking out of here, but I'm gonna be paid in the ass while I'm here.
Yep. And this, I'm sure this is the best champagne money can buy. So
Oh yeah, man.
keep it coming.
Yeah, just get shit faced on that. Just pour it. Just pour the entire bottle down your throat. We never got drunk together. We're gonna
Wait.
change that.
Meanwhile, the hack is going down. Darlene and Mr. Robot.
Oh,
And I
man.
loved that moment. He's like, whatever, sweetheart. Da da da. And walks over to him. And it's like, what? Why are you here? Where's Elliot? He can't be here right now. Why not?
And then later the
He-
payoff.
It's best that he tells him yourself.
And then later the payoff of oh, glad you're back.
Me too.
Oh, those two, like, I didn't like Darlene fully to begin with, but like I said, it's amazing what happens when you allow characters to grow.
Yeah. And, kind of explain why they are the way they are.
Right. And give them
Crazy other one.
agency and give them a plot line and just, wow, radical fucking concept. Instead of just making them a dangling Chad or a Mary Sue, which she is neither one of those.
Absolutely not.
The show has 0 Mary Sues, and I love it. They're like, the closest person to a Mary Sue is Dom, and she's not even a Mary Sue.
No, she is not.
She's
She's just good at her job.
Yeah, she's teetering on that, but like definitely far enough away from me to say, yeah, still 0 Mary Sues in this entire show. Ugh.
So they pull off the hack. It
Yeah.
happens, and
So
it's
all
really
of-
well done. The tension's good.
Yeah, man,
even,
it felt
even
like
though
an
you're
actual-
watching shell scripts run. It's like, oh dear God, why?
Yeah, you're just watching.
Actually,
text
they're
go across your
Python
screen.
scripts, but
Well, yeah,
whatever.
open source.
Hack them cell phones.
You just text going across the screen with occasional lines, and like you still want to, like, you're like, God,
Oh, and there's the two-factor authentication. It's working.
Weird German guy is gonna be the head. Oh, yes. And then just the look of Darlene as weird German guy just looks, and just the smirk on her face. And she's like, "Yeah, bitch, I got you."
Deus Group, you've been owned.
Can you imagine how much money was released from those bank accounts at that time?
Trillions? Lots.
Easily.
Lots of money.
You
So
literally,
much
well, I
money.
mean, to be fair, they destroyed the economy in season 1. So they just released enough money back into the economy to restart it entirely. Twice over easily. Because these guys are the literal Illuminati.
The actual one. And they're all in a
Yeah.
room. And we're gonna put a video up online. It's like, hey, guess what?
It felt so nice to have the F Society videos back.
It was.
Oh
That was a
my
nice callback. I
God.
forgot about them.
Like, oh, it's the
Mask and everything.
bourgeoisie mask guy. Yes.
They got him.
Oh, it was so fulfilling.
Yes, it was very satisfying.
Oh my
4-season
God.
build up.
Right?
But this isn't the finale. So we've won and we've taken all of the Deus Group's money and destroyed them. But
Freaking Price went out with a smile on his face too, man.
like,
That was
I got him. It's like I told you. I don't care if I win as long as you lose.
yeah. Yeah. And it's just, oh my God, the look on his face as he just walks over to White Rose and says the one thing that bothers her. You ran out of time. And just, oh my God. Fucking BD Wong is such a good actor. Oh my God.
Yes.
Him looking at the camera and the emotions spreading all over his face was just spectacular. Dear God.
So yeah.
Got some
Now
loyal,
what?
got some loyal people though, considering he's bouncing checks every second.
True that. There's going to be a lot of angry rich people.
Yeah. Very angry rich people. You hack the world, it's one thing. You hack the uber rich.
So there will be fallout.
Oh yeah.
Be prepared.
I watched the preview of it and I'm excited for it. Like the preview of the next episode. I almost watched the next episode and then I realized what time it was.
Restrain yourself.
I did.
Yeah.
Mainly because I had to come down here and get stuff set up.
So we got Deus Group's gonna do something, I'm sure. Though who knows, since they have no money left.
Yeah, literally
Elliot
Darlene
Elliot promised Price he would destroy the machine, whatever the machine is.
Yeah, whatever this machine is.
Whatever this MacGuffin is. White Rose says that Angela's alive, but she's probably lying, but who knows? Because what's even real in the show?
Right. Yeah. None of us actually know if anything being said is actually ever happening, even within the confines of the show itself.
And it felt like a finale, but it's not the finale. So hold on to your butts. We got 4 episodes to go.
They're going to be intense. Oh my God. I am so sad this show is going away.
I know. It should be good though. I've got high hopes. I mean, even if it just trips in the final home stretch.
Yeah.
It's been so good up to this point. I don't think I would care.
Right. Yeah, we are definitely like the final hack was made. Like we are at the point where we're going after the MacGuffin itself. And then White Rose, and then we might have an episode or 2 of epilogue, and I'm okay with this. Wrap up the story. Give us the finale. Just don't make it time travel.
Yes, please no time travel, and whatever this third personality is, I don't know.
Yeah,
but we got the personality boardroom.
Yep.
The Elliot and Elliot's mom.
Yeah,
and Mr.
Elliot's
Robot.
Mom. Yep.
And
yeah, baby Elliot's mom, Mr. Robot, and then whoever this third person is. Apparently, Darlene has talked to them.
Yes.
which I'm like, okay, cool.
And was this the episode with young Elliot going back to the museum, or was that the last episode? He's working through. He
It's
finds the key.
Last episode.
Okay. Wow, we skipped over that completely. But that was good. That was good stuff. I didn't take a lot of notes because I was, engaged.
Like, yeah. Oh my god, we need to do something for the finale, like that 2-hour stretch. You and I need to do something for that because the show fucking deserves it. You know what show
Find a
really?
way.
You know what show really doesn't deserve live watch or whatever special plans of?
Supergirl?
Supergirl.
Supergirl episode 8. The writing on this episode was some of the worst I've ever experienced, so I'm going to put as much effort into my intro as they did into the script.
Yes, you are beating him. And Daryl gave us 5 seconds of silence. I can hear him over noise canceling headphones. It's great.
Cool.
Jeez.
Oh, drink.
Yep. Rachel
Hey.
talking off camera. Drink. Love you, Rachel. Yeah, Grayson is super angry about something, and neither one of us know what it is. So she's like, I put him
Angry.
down. I put him down. Like, he bit me, and I put him down.
We're done. You're out. Take a time out.
Like, I can't blame you at all.
Yeah, Supergirl.
Yeah,
It was
Supergirl.
fine, I guess. They wrapped up.
Yeah, we desperately needed to get to a point where we could jump into
Crisis.
So we couldn't have the minor hanging parts of this. You couldn't have the myriad bullshit going on anymore. One, because while the show likes to tiptoe around itself, they don't really repeat plot lines. And this would have just been repeating a plot line.
Yeah. But hey, they wrapped it up, and Lena's just as obnoxious as before.
Yeah.
But they don't kill people,
Right.
except when they do. And then Leviathan, he's still doing his thing. He's going to make a super volcano.
Yeah. Shaka Khan's going to make a big volcano and blow up National City.
But we're going to stop him. We're going to wrap that up.
After he stabs the shadow with his staff, and that still somehow powers it.
Yeah. Because the pendant doesn't have the power. She has the power, and the staff can absorb her power.
Control it. I don't know.
I don't know. This got like his hand wavy as Flash.
Oh yeah. This show, this episode was definitely. We desperately need to wrap up these two storylines to get to Crisis. So we're just going to shunt this omni-powerful villain. We're gonna Gotham this omni-powerful villain and Lena Luthor into like a single episode, and we're gonna Gotham the shit out of this just so we can get the Crisis.
Yep, Crisis coming up. We need to wrap this up. Let's go. That's done. That's done. That's fixed. Jean and his brother Malefic they're tight now, and he's gonna help us stop Lena. Though maybe don't just show up with Malefic unannounced.
Right,
Jean. You seem like a wise guy.
Let this damn fucking entire crew, dude. You trained them to attack back.
Like, oh, it's Malefic. It's like, whoa, stand down. He's brainwashed John. Kill him.
Kill both of them, Chase.
Kill them all. Yeah, just a lot of people doing dumb things.
Yeah. And again, it's very obvious that this episode was very rushed, and I'm guessing because maybe an episode got skipped or an episode filming got pushed back or something like that, and they're like, oh, fuck, we really need to wrap this up immediately.
Yes.
Because after Crisis is just the fallout of Crisis for at least an episode. So we can't have Lena just petering around doing nothing, and also this very omnipotent threat that we made in the last episode. We can't have both of them just kind of prancing around doing nothing for an entire episode while we're dealing with the death of Barry Allen, most likely.
but not because there's more
Yeah.
seasons of that.
Right. Maybe the death of Oliver Queen. I don't know.
Probably, but who knows? Because
Yeah.
multiverses.
Yeah. We and I didn't watch Elseworlds, but but in Elseworlds we were introduced to the two of them not being their doppelgangers and such.
But cool. We stopped Myriad and that super volcano.
Yep.
We win.
All within a couple minutes, and one completely off screen.
Now we're ready for Crisis. And
Yep.
Robot Lady's gonna sacrifice herself for something.
Yeah.
Lena something.
Yeah. Lena's robot pal is her friend, and her robot's like, "Shut up, Lena. You're stupid." I'm a robot.
Like, I hate everyone because they're liars, but I sure lie a lot. But it's okay because I'm the good guy. But sometimes the good guys lose. That is the lesson to be learned.
Yeah, apparently in all of the shows this week. That's completely in character for a Luthor, though. Like I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, it was fine. It was just dumb.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying I'm a fan of it. I'm just saying that's completely in character for a Luthor.
Yeah. No, I was kind of with Alex, like, yeah. It's like, we don't kill people. I can change her. Like, maybe we should just blow stuff up because she's evil.
Yeah, she's
trying to destroy the world.
Clearly evil and
I
yeah,
know
maybe
you think she's your friend, but she also, straight up betrayed you, lied to you, stole a super weapon.
Over your very reasonably kept secret. She's absolutely fully gaslit you into believing that you're the bad person here.
Yeah, because it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, like it's absolutely reasonable why you hid the fact that you're Supergirl. Like, now your badass spy freaking ninja sister, yeah, cool. Let her know you're Supergirl. But your weird friend who is the sister of your cousin's greatest nemesis, yeah, she's okay with never knowing you're Supergirl, and you shouldn't feel bad about it.
Yep, all that.
Yeah.
But hey, we're wrapped up and ready for Crisis.
Yeah, we did get the teaser. Since we're not going to talk about this anywhere else, we get the teaser of Nashwell's O-Face.
We do the first time.
Yeah.
And then again and again.
Again and again.
Again and again and again. So many times.
All of his O-Face. So happy about that light. So at first,
it's a good light.
It is a good light. At first I thought I saw those symbols and I'm like, oh, those are the green, because I was half asleep when I watched this episode the first time. And I'm like, oh, those are the lantern symbols. Sweet, we're getting lanterns. No, those aren't the lantern symbols. Damn it. I just really want a lantern in this, so we can put a lantern on it.
Yes, put a lantern on the lantern.
And then nope, he's gonna be pariah. He's pariah. But we don't know that yet. We don't learn that until Flash, which is what we should talk about.
Well, before we do, I have one final note.
Oh,
because Katie made the joke, and I'm very proud of her. When Supergirl hologrammed into the base to try and get Lena to turn around. It's like, piss off, Ghost.
Well done, Katie.
Well done. Piss off, Super Ghost.
That better be added to the titles. All right, let's talk about Flash.
Flash episode 7, The Last Temptation of Christ. Barry gets contaminated by a run-in with a bad guy, causing him to pass out. He wakes up in a dreamlike reality with resurrected loved ones and a difficult decision to make around his impending death in the crossover. While the wormhole aliens are trying to turn him to the path of righteous sacrifice, the Power-Wraith Devils offer temptation and life if he accepts their darkness. Mr. Fantastic fights Venom, and yes, the CGI is crappy, but God bless them for trying.
Right?
Really, I would rather
Right.
have low-budget CGI that tries hard rather than low-budget production that lacks ambition. He too gets infected, but oh noes, his superpower is the one thing stopping them from saving his life. Oh, the irony! You don't have anything to dampen his powers at all. And Ace Wells breaks through the Monitor's outer wall to discover an inner wall with Kryptonian graffiti. I'm sure that will be resolved shortly.
Oh, it's magic.
That was a fun stretchy fight.
It was, yeah. Mr.
It
Fantastic
did
fighting
look
Venom
it did
was-
look terrible, but
Oh, it was garbage.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
It was glorious garbage. Like,
That was quite the tumble.
yeah, and I'm right there with Daryl on that one. Yeah, they tried so hard.
They did, and then the next episode they try even harder to
Right?
much worse results, but at least they did it, you know?
Yeah, you miss 100% of shots you don't take. Like, and there's a reason why they don't use Ralph's superpowers very often. Like, because they look real bad. They look real bad. But like, you just have to try every so often, and God bless them for trying. Yeah, we have, obviously, as a part 1 of 2, we don't, I mean, it's a part 1 of 2. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't like this. Seemed so, and obviously it pays off in the next episode, but this seemed so far out of character for Barry.
Yeah.
Like the entire thing. But then I remember he's the one who ran backwards in time because he missed his mommy and destroyed the universe. And then I'm like, oh, right. Flashpoint was a thing, and Barry Allen is a giant pussy. Like,
But I'm angry now.
yeah, blood coming out of my mouth and eyes, and I'm Flash Venom. Oh.
I've got the black teeth. So that's
Ooh.
creepy AF.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good effect, man. The black coming out of Barry's teeth and eyes, that was a cool effect.
It was.
That was effective. Jeez. Like, and like the veins coming out of the lightning bolt, like that was real cool, man. Yeah, I mean, Dr. Heroes makes a good villain. Like he makes a really good, nice, creepy ass British ass villain.
Yeah, just I guess just put it all on there, put it all out there.
Yeah.
Got to save the world by turning them into monsters that never die.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the world by making people brainwashed. I'm gonna save the
Which
world by
again-
turning them all into zombies. I'm gonna save the world by killing everybody.
Yeah, which again, props to Katie for the reference, because she's watching this with me, even though she doesn't like it. He's like, I'm going to save the world, and they will never die. And Katie's like, yeah, but have you looked at your face? Man, just bringing all the MCU references. Proud of you. Look at your face. Look at your teeth.
It was, yeah.
At what cost?
What did it cost? Everything. I went to Florida. What did it cost? Everything. I don't know why everybody's so freaking out in Central City. This shit's regular in Florida. People with black teeth screaming at one another, just killing each other randomly. That's just normal for Florida. I don't know what your problem is, Central City.
I'm just saving you. So yeah, there was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Barry trapped inside his own head, fighting with good and the evil, and the Speed Force.
His speed mom.
His speed mom, trying to talk him into being a good boy. And then there was a creepy meal for some reason.
Again, that was effective.
Yeah.
Like cutting into lasagna and a fucking black goo starts coming out. Like, oh man, Jesus!
These black mashed potatoes are delicious.
Oh.
Seriously, what did they make that out of?
Yeah, because it didn't look like super CG. So like I think they just like maybe squid ink potatoes or something. Like it was real gross and very effective. Like, but then again, this also felt like it was out of place. Like this felt like it should have been airing back in October. Like this whole
Yeah.
blood work thing feels like it should have been the Halloween month payoff.
Yeah. You're right. Like this would have made more sense as like this is a thing we have to work through, and then get ready for Crisis.
Right, because
Not immediately before.
yeah, and the next episode, literally, it's like, okay, we're done here, where the episode would have ended, and then like, oh no, it's not going to end because Crisis. And like it just feels like it should have been aired 2 months ago. Just like Supergirl felt like it was just kind of hacked together, like because they ran out of time. Which, knowing the history of the Crisis on Infinite Earths comic book, is part and parcel for the entire situation. Because the Crisis on Infinite Earths book was supposed to take place. So it's 12 comics. It's a fantastic read, by the way, for anybody who wants to read it. If you can get the omnibus or anything like that, it's a fantastic read. It still holds up to this day. But they meant to end the world in December and then restart it in 1986 and just go from fresh there. And then issue 7 got caught in development hell for 2 months, so they didn't wrap up until almost November, almost April of the next month or next year. So maybe something similar happened here.
Perhaps. So I still
Uh,
have the note Maelstrom side mission, and I don't remember what that is.
Maelstrom side mission. What?
Yep. Yeah, I don't remember what Maelstrom is. And Velocity? Oh, Velocity was the stuff that Cisco got out of the thing and injected Barry with. What was that stuff? The glowy stuff.
Yeah, the glowy MacGuffin. The glow guffin.
I assume that's from a previous season that I know nothing about.
Most likely.
Maelstrom. What the frick was Maelstrom?
I don't know. Are you sure that wasn't an Arrow comment?
Yeah. I mean, it's here in the middle of my notes. Maelstrom side mission.
Because wasn't that the side mission from Arrow? Wasn't that the name of that?
No, I don't think so.
Daryl!
Daryl, wake up. Get online. You need to
Help!
explain this.
What does jazz mean, my Maelstrom? Let's listen to your next intro.
Flash, Episode 8, The Passion of the Flash. After Dark Flash reveals himself, Batman enables the rogue Superman protocols around the Watchtower. Nothing in or out, not even communications, except for police radio and portal devices. Meanwhile, Killer Frost's powers used Diablo 3 rules, as she had to generate enough MP using her fists before she could use a huge AoE attack. Turns out that empathic zombie sense is useless since it has shorter range than regular human hearing, the day is saved by the worst X-Man, and blood can be propelled around a giant particle accelerator. Sure, must be the iron in it. But that comic book accurate blood work was an awesome surprise, even if it was all too brief.
Right? My God! Once I figured out who Bloodwork was, I went back and looked at him. Like, that's not increasingly handsome Mohinder from Heroes.
No, they went full comic book, and it looked awful, and it was wonderful.
So bad, and
it was so bad.
Oh my God. It was gloriously horrible. Oh.
And hey, if you're gonna go full blood work, might as well
just
lean into it.
You miss 100% of the shots that you don't miss, man, or that you don't take. And just, man, if you only have 30 seconds of blood work, just go crank that shit to 11 and just go for it, man. Oh my God. So I wrote down in my notes a lot of the same things that Daryl actually put in here. Killer Frost operates on strange MP rules. Way to be effective, Frost. Though Danielle Panabaker can act. Oh my god, she can act.
Absolutely.
I love Barry's stupid face during this entire episode. He just looks
And the weird breathing.
Yeah, it was
Like there was so much weird breathing in this episode. Like just close your mouth. Stop.
I don't even know if it was actually because I'm probably filming Crisis around this point. I wonder if like this was even Grant Gustin because like his facial structure looked weird.
It wasn't. It was Dark Flash.
Well, yeah, it was Frant Frustin.
Good old Frank Preston.
Yeah, the blood in the particle accelerator, man, hand wavy. This works because we're gonna explode it when it gets in there.
Yeah. Duh.
I don't know if that's how that works. Also, don't be mean to poor main character from Infamous Second Son spinoff. She's nice.
Wait, what?
The day was saved by the worst X-Man.
Oh.
Don't be mean to the
She's nice. She's
neon
got
light girl from Infamous Second Son.
Oh, she could be Jubilee. That would be fun.
She could be. We're basically developing X-Men continuity in here anyway, so fuck it, why not? Cisco's one bullet to the back away from being Professor X.
This is true. This is accurate.
Or we're just gonna bring back season 1 Wells in the wheelchair, and he's just gonna come back with a shaved head post Crisis.
I would be okay with that.
Actually, yeah, me too.
I just don't understand why nobody got a sunburn this time from the intense UV rays that were shot over the whole city.
That would have been so great. Like Barry pulls off the mask and he has tan lines around the area. That would have been glorious.
Yes. Goes to work the next day. Wait, are you the Flash? What?
What?
No. How do you? What? No. It's the perfect outline on his face. We saved the city, but everyone has a sunburn.
Shit, I have to run back in time again.
But I watched this with subtitles because I'm old and my ears are bad, I guess. And I can't turn up the TV really loud because kids are sleeping.
Yeah.
But the best subtitle of all the night was when like all the zombies were attacking. I think in the precinct with with whatever name is anyway. But it said in brackets, multitude of snarls. It's like, well done, closed caption writer. Well done.
This episode was kind of dumb. Like,
it was dumb, but at least it was fun.
It was fun. It was fun, dumb, and just I'm okay with that. And it's kind of what I don't expect the Flash to always be or ever really be good, but I'm glad what we get because it's almost always fun.
It was fun. Like this one was fine.
Still felt like this should have been the Halloween episode.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But
because we 100% shoehorned in. Oh, look, there's the red sky.
Well, we saved the day with the sunburn ray, and then we had
Lady Sunburn.
You don't want a sunburn there.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah, that's very trendy right now, though, right? Sunning your perineum.
Yeah. UV. She's like, she's gonna open up a tanning salon. She just has to close her eyes. All right, we're ready. Zzz. My perineum is so refreshed.
Tight.
This is the problem. This is what happens when you learn who the Flash is, lady. You have to deal with the moon.
Not the moon.
The moon.
All right. But yeah, so we had one last team chat with everybody.
Yep.
Holding hands and crying and hugging.
Kumbaya and shit.
Kumbaya. And then exactly the stroke of midnight, the sky turns red.
Right? Man,
like, really? Wow. To the second.
What about if this took place in like the west coast?
I was about to say, it's only in your time zone is when Crisis starts.
Yeah, like what about poor Oliver who's in fucking China? Like
or wherever that island is.
It's in China. It's canonically in China. That was season Deathstroke that they brought that up.
Cool.
I don't remember what season Deathstroke was.
That's fine. I don't remember what Maelstrom is. Or why there was a whole side mission.
Cisco made himself a Mega Man blaster, which was neat and utterly useless.
Yes, that was fun for a second.
And again, radical concept. You talk to each other like fucking adults and shit gets done.
Amazing how that works.
Yeah, weird. And this was a fine episode. I do like the little punchy gun thing that Cisco made. That looked pretty cool.
Yep, it looked good. It was fun. Blood work looked terrible, but I'm so glad they did it.
Oh my god, so bad, and I love it. Oh
it was awful.
So awful.
Awful in the best way.
You're right.
Let's talk about. Flash is ready for a crisis, so
we did get the payoff of the O-Face in this episode too, where he thinks that the Anti-Monitor or the Monitor saved his life from all of the zombies when it was really just Jubilee.
This is true.
So he gave himself a nice light-based orgasm because of Jubilee.
Yes. And she's Jubilee from now on.
Yes.
So you know.
Arrow, episode 6. Barry gets contaminated by running with a bad guy, causing him to pass out. He wakes up in a dreamlike reality with resurrected loved ones and a difficult decision to make around his impending death in the crossover. What? They reused a plot device. I'm not allowed to reuse my intro? Also, were your Groundhog Day senses triggered by the wake-up scene? Congratulations, because it's Groundhog Day. And more than that, it's an all-A-plot episode that's not trying to push 3 different plots into some sort of resolution in 45 minutes.
Right! Yay. Holy shit!
Well done. Yeah, my only complaint about this episode was that I watched it right after Flash, and I was like, wait, are we doing this twice? We're doing it Trapped in Your Mind Prison twice?
We're actually doing it correctly in this one, though, because, wow. All right, Arrow.
Yeah, this is okay. And it's not really a mind prison because there's other people actually here.
Mind's prison.
Mind in the Mind's prison.
But hey, they gave me back my wish.
They did.
They
immediately
listened and they gave it to me. Thank you.
They straight up Gothamed CJ. Hey, we're gonna get Captain Lance. Yes, in the next episode. You're welcome.
Here, CJ. Here's because you were in the hospital at this time. Here, have Captain Lance back. Thank you, Arrow. I appreciate it.
It's like, yeah, another mind prison, or is this just Groundhog's Day? And then they just straight up's like, based on the plot of a Bill Murray movie. Okay.
I was thinking Tom Cruise. Yeah, and that bothered me.
They also said Sadistic Edge of Tomorrow reboot.
Yep. That bothered me as much as the James Bond call out did in Flash.
It's like, oh, come on, you didn't have to call it out.
Yeah, like Laurel. that bothered me. And of course it's fucking Laurel. It calls it out.
Laurel,
stop being the worst.
Dang it. Yes, we know it's Groundhog's Day. We get it.
Yes, we understand. Stuff happens, and then you go back to a point, and then yes.
Yeah, / Edge of Tomorrow, where you have to like remember all the things that happen and
live, die, repeat.
Live, die, repeat. Okay, I got a little farther each time. It's like a video game.
Exactly.
Playing the level over and over again until you memorize it and then you beat it. Yeah, we
Which,
get it.
for a bunch of superheroes, shouldn't have taken as long as it did.
It's because it was inevitable. That was the lesson that he was
Yes.
trying to be taught. Question mark.
Yeah,
Jinx.
the monitor is inevitable.
I see what you did there.
Or the anti-monitor, who is definitely totally a good guy. He's totally a good guy. So I knew Crisis on Infinite Earths was coming eventually, because the moment that they dropped Lila's full name, I'm like, oh, eventually we're gonna do Crisis on Infinite Earths, because you don't give a character that direct name and you don't make her Harbinger. Yes, I know that's the next episode that she comes out as that, but it's pretty much cemented here.
What name did they give? Full name did they give her?
Lila, her full name. I don't remember her last name off the top of my head because I'm very tired.
Oh,
But that's Harbinger's name in the comics. And the moment that they said her full name, I'm like, oh, we're doing Crisis eventually.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's just the thing, because I've known she has been Harbinger for a while, and like I said, I know that's revealed fully in the next episode, but it is all but cemented here. Like, if you had any doubt, now she's actually acting on his behalf.
Yes. And Captain Lance was great.
Yeah,
having him back.
love him so
and
much.
I love that then he's like just rolls with it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm stuck in a time loop and you actually died. It's like, really? Like, yeah. No, I knew that didn't seem like I should have survived that. It's like, so I guess I don't really exist, kind of. Like, I guess. Oh. Oh well, let's go do this thing.
Yeah. Good on you,
like,
Captain
it's like,
Lance.
really? You don't doubt this whole weird situation? Like, nah, at this point, no, I don't doubt it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, well, at that point in the story, like, he had been through a shit ton anyway, so like, yeah.
It's like, I'm done doubting you. That always comes back to haunt me.
Yeah, I should listen to you as an adult, because hey, that's worked out well for me.
So just roll with it.
Yeah. So, and we had some cool, like, people using their brains and actually, not just punching everything, actually having to think things through and play the stupid puzzle levels in the games, which are always the worst when they put puzzle levels in your action adventure games.
I know, it's the worst.
It's like when they put stealth mechanics in action adventure games. Like, I love stealth games and I love action adventure games, but those two don't taste well together.
But there was a nice single shot at the end.
Yes. Like, this entire episode was beautiful. Like, in its execution. Like, it was very well directed, very well shot, mostly well acted.
Mostly. But I mean, it's Arrow. I don't expect much from it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it was good for an Arrow episode. And like Daryl said, you're not shoehorning in a Halloween episode into this. It's actually progressing the forward plot properly towards Crisis.
Because we're getting ready for Crisis, in case you forgot.
Yeah, and then we're on the island.
Yeah,
Shit.
we got one more final mission, and of course it's on the island. Where
it's always
else would
on
it be?
Fucking island.
It's like the dojo and Iron Fist. Gotta get back to the island.
Gotta get back to the island. See what Daryl has to say about the island.
Arrow, Episode 7. Oceanic Airlines Flight 815 crash lands over a mysterious island that's literally purgatory. Dead people from the survivors' past show up with cryptic messages, and everyone splits up because this is now a show about seeing how random groups of characters work together. Also, time travel is not a huge deal right now. If they really want to get the kids back to the future, their biggest question should be whether to use the time-traveling speedster, the speedster bad guy's time machine, or the group of heroes you know who have an actual time ship and are happy to use it for lols.
Yeah, I mean, he could just call up the White Canary and be like, hey, I need you to drop my son and daughter back off into the future. Okay, be right there. Also, haha, I tied your shoes. Damn it! Yeah, that point seems a little unnecessary at this point in the game.
I know, and I applauded Arrow this season for not getting too wrapped up in the melodrama, and when it does, they just wrap it up at the end of the episode, and it's
Right.
fine, and
Yeah.
they act like adults. But this is like the third episode where they have this like, but you're my children, and I have to protect you, so I'm going to push you away, and I'm going to get mad at you, so I'm going to push you away, and then we're going to work it out at the end of the episode. It's like, okay, we've done this 3 times now.
I mean, you're right, but to be fair, that's literally his father. Like,
yeah, I know.
Like that is literally Ollie's father, and even his mother. Like that is 1,000%. Hey, this is the only way I literally know how to parent.
So I'm just gonna keep secrets and push you away, but that's not right. So I'm just gonna fill you in.
But at least he understands that.
Yeah, I know he gets there. It was just annoying the third time.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
And I agree with you.
If you want to have drama, that's fine. Just pick something else to fight about.
Right. You could have picked a fight. You could have like dropped nerve gas or something like that on the island, and I don't know. I hope I hope this is the last time we see the island, because I am kind of done with the island. I've been kind of done with the island.
Well, it should be the last time.
Yeah, because we have.
Because now we gotta build the magic gun for the space god.
Yep. Because that's gonna work out so well for everybody.
In literal purgatory.
Yeah,
and
don't you think it's weird?
Jeez, Roy, that was hardcore for Arrow.
Right.
But is Roy getting a robot arm? Is that what I?
Yes.
Is that what I'm putting on?
Yes, Roy has a robot arm in the comics, and I'm so excited when he lost his arm. Like, yes,
they kind of foreshadowed there. It's like, I don't know. I heard about some new tech. It sounds pretty cool. It's like, oh no, Roy's getting a robot arm.
He's getting his Arsenal arm, and I love it so much. It's gonna be so dumb, and I'm so excited. Crisis is gonna be pretty good though, I think.
I think so. I mean, after all this build-up, for the love of God, I hope so.
Well, I mean, and I did some research on it. Marv Wolfman is writing the next episode of Arrow, and Marv Wolfman is the guy who wrote the Crisis on Infinite Earths book. And it's not just a, hey, based on the story written by. No, he's legitimately writing the next episode of Arrow.
Yeah. No, so I'm in. I'm in. I've put the time in at this point, so let's do this thing.
You were so grumpy about me saying we're gonna watch the last season of Arrow.
I'm still not saying that I'm happy that I watched it, but now that I have.
Yeah, you're giving it a proper send off, and it's actually like you said,
you're right. It is better than any of the other Arrow that I watched.
Yes, 100%. Like Daryl continued to say it's so good. Arrow been so good for years, dude. I disagree with you, but I am glad that they're doing good with it this season.
Yeah, this season's been solid. I've enjoyed it.
They're sending it off properly.
Like even when it's bad, it's not the worst.
Right.
And Laurel's tolerable.
Mostly tolerable.
Mostly tolerable.
I
don't know why she was the one that was making sense in this episode.
Yeah, I do like the whole thing of, and I pull off the short hair better in the last episode. That was great. Angsty Laurel is pretty fun. I don't mind Dark Canary or whatever the hell her name is. Dark Siren, Black Siren, Siren Canary.
I don't know. I'm not invested in her.
Screamy Lady. Her superhero name is Screamy Lady.
Cool.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the space gun, the big gun for the space god pays off.
Was it the big gun, or was it just a little ball thing?
Yeah,
that teleported off Lila to turn her into Harbinger.
I'm still not entirely sold on that costume, by the way.
It's pants.
It has pants.
I don't know about the pants.
That is important. His new 52 costumes.
Pants. No more shorty short skirts.
Right. This does pay homage to the original Harbinger, but it's definitely like.
Oh yeah, I looked it up after our discussion in the Discord. It's like, oh, this is an actual character from the comic and has her name.
Yep.
Like, oh, except in the comic, she had an 80s perm and
Right.
basically a bikini.
Yep. Like I
Cool.
said, it's an homage to her costume, but it's a little
Yeah, it's got like
a
the
little
stripes and colors, but
right.
no.
I'm interested to see what they do with Wells's pariah costume, because the pariah costume is, man,
Man thong? What?
it's something, man.
Now I gotta look it up. Let's see. Crisis on
It
Infinite
was
Earths.
the mid '80s, and everything
Or-
was trying to play homage to Jack Kirby. So,
Oh, I see.
no,
Oh, it's not so bad.
it's not super bad. It's just I'm interested to see how they're gonna pay that one off next episode.
Probably
Well,
won't have the cod piece, but
I kind of want him to have the cut.
it's it's not terrible. I like the sleeves. Those are legit.
It's the sleeves. What does it?
Wow.
I wonder if we're gonna get a Psycho Pirate. Like, that's the one guy that we haven't. I don't know if we're gonna see them or not. Oh, apparently he made. Oh, he was in Elseworlds. Cool. So we're gonna get Psycho Pirate. Look at Psycho Pirate's costume. That's some weird stuff right there, man. Yeah. Apparently that was a thing. I didn't watch Elseworlds, or else I would have known that question.
All right, cool.
Yeah, this is a weird checker thing. He's a pretty major point in the story.
All in due time.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm ready for it.
yeah, man, let's do it.
All of this to pay off. So I'm
Yeah,
so
man.
ready for it. We're gonna jump right into it next week.
Yep, we are. Yeah, so that's gonna tell us that since hey, in 2 weeks it's gonna be the 22nd, which is kind of
23rd, actually.
23rd, which
Yeah.
is kind of Christmas week, and that's we don't normally record any episodes at all those last 2 weeks of the year. So we're going to be back here next week talking about part 1 of the Crisis, which is the first 4 parts of it.
Supergirl, Batwoman, and Flash.
Right. Yeah, because
Yeah, Arrow and
Legends
is the second half, which is in the 15th of January, I think. Sometime in January.
Crisis on Infinite Earths schedule. I'm pulling it up here real quick. Yeah, loading. So we have don't fucking deadline. So we have Supergirl's part 1, Batwoman's part 2, Flash's part 3. Arrow is part 4 on January 14th, and Legends of Tomorrow is on the 14th as well. So
cool.
So we're gonna cover those first 3 parts. We're gonna catch up on the Mandalorian. Because I was gonna watch all of it. I was gonna rewatch the first 5 episodes with Rachel, and life happened.
Yeah.
So we're gonna catch up on the Mandalorian and watch those 3 episodes of those, and the episode of Mr. Robot that aired tonight or last night.
Yes.
So 1 episode of Mr. Robot,
3 episodes of Crisis.
3 crises, and 5 or 6 Mandalorians.
I think.
Or are they taking?
I think it'll be 3. Yeah, they're not airing one because of Rise of Skywalker coming out. I don't remember which one.
I'm excited for that. Yeah, so that's the schedule for next week. We'll be right back here on 10 o'clock on next Monday. And then we will obviously be off for the rest of the year. Yeah, that's us. All right. So if you want to email the show, you can do that by sending an email to show@geek-io.net. Twitter, Facebook, all of social medias is /GeekIO show. If you want to chat with us anytime, day or night, go over to geek-io.net/Discord. If you want to call us and leave us a voicemail, that is 727-489-4335. That is 727-489-GEEK. Our website, which has all of the shows on it when I remember to upload them over there, is geek-io.net. Remember that we record live Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern. Wow. Over at twitch.tv/GeekIO show. And other places that I'm not going to say because reasons. And you could support this network and everything that we do over at patreon.com/geekio. And remember, you still have time to get your Prime shopping in over at geek-io.net/Amazon. A little bit comes back our way. Doesn't cost you any extra. Hey, Jazz.
Hey.
What do we have for show titles?
Well, first of all, it will be Mandalorian 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, so there's only going to be the one extra.
Yeah, because the 7 is on the 18th, which will be after we record. So
yes,
and then they take a break for movies.
And
so anyway, we got some show titles.
Yeah, we do.
Ready? Here we go. Hi, future Daryl. Shove a needle up her face. Do your research, viewer. I'm here for Sassy Price. I was, engaged. Put a lantern on the lantern. Piss off, Super Ghost. Oh, the irony. These black mashed potatoes are delicious. Going full coming blood work. Wow. That just took on a whole different meaning with my weird typo. Good old Frant Fruston. Multitude of snarls. The monitor is inevitable. A time ship they literally use for lulls. And Roy's getting a robot arm. Oh, it was supposed to be comic. Going full comic blood work. They wrote full At least it has an O.
Yes, it does. Oh, that was a good one. That was
a good one, man.
Just your sheer confusion made it even better.
What was I even trying to say there?
Do you smell toast? Are you okay? Between this and the Maelstrom comment, I don't know which is worse.
Someone burn almonds.
So I figured we were going to give it to Katie. She gets her first title. Piss off, Super Ghost.
Piss off, Super Ghost.
All right, guys. We love you guys. Be good to one another. We will be right back here next week. 2 weeks in a row for the first time in like a year. Jazz is getting old, so we can't do this too often.
Man.
Meh.
Get off my lawn.
All right, penguin. All right, we will see you guys right back here next week. We love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations on being married, Monica.
You have been listening to a Geek.io Media Network, LLC production. Would you like to convert that to pounds? Copyright 2019.
Congratulations, Monica.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.
Actually, kind of glad I didn't go to her wedding with everything going on with AJ.
Yeah. And it was in Maine, right?
Yes.
Oof.
I'd be so far away from him. All right. Bye, Internet.
The Wonder Woman 1984
trailer dropped, yeah.
Oh.
Looks pretty good.
Snap.
Yeah.
I dig the costume.
Yeah. Get
They're like
full
going Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Colors.
Patty Jenkins is continuing to direct it, which makes me happy too.
Oh, good. All right, I'm gonna watch it right now.
All right, guys.
Get my live reactions on the internet.
Yeah, we'll leave you on then. Go post show. Just put the pre-show text back up there. Confuse everybody.
It's got 80s music. Feeling that. So synthy.
Yeah. Gotta get them synthesizers in.
And a mall.
Because it's the 80s, dude.
Is this what Stranger Things would be like if it was fun? Wait, what? So, wait, how is Chris Pine alive again? Time travel? Are we doing time travel?
Possibly.
Alternate universes?
That's probably actually more likely.
Okay. And the CEO guy, am I supposed to know him?
No.
No.
Maybe it's a reference, but I don't remember him.
Okay. And now that I look at his picture, he does not look familiar. But like when he's flashing by on the screen, I was like, is that Nathan Fillion?
Mm.
It's not.
No.
I wish it was, but it's not. Okay, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
I am
seems
totally in
good.
for that. It looks
Seems real
great.
good. And I'm glad Patty Jenkins is back on board with it, and because
Oh heck yes.
Because it
She
is
did-
very obvious that nobody else can write her properly.
Clearly.
Because dear God, fucking Zack Snyder. All right, guys, we love you. We're gonna hop off here. I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh,
Good
it's
night,
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, yeah, that's who that is. Jesus.
It's the freaking Mandalorian. Max Lord. Max Lord.
Oh, that is. He was. I know they did him in Smallville.
Wasn't he in Supergirl?
Yes, he was too.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know, like I said, I know they did a Max Lord in Smallville because I only know that because when I was researching the Supergirl Max Lord and what he was doing, that brought up Smallville.
Right.
All
It's
right.
been a long time though.
Right.